Welcome back, guys. Now, if you're tuning in, expecting or hoping to see a short circuit, you're not going to see it because I've already done all of the utilities. I've moved these up here and wired them up, and everything's been switched over to these two and to these two. And the reason that I haven't shown it to you is because it was really boring. These junction areas here, they wouldn't come and connect them, and I had to put little bits round it and stuff, and it was just a blooming nuisance. So you can see there's a bit here. They won't do this, so we have to get rid of that. Let's just, yeah, you know what? There we go. Right, got it. Is the one there? No, there isn't. Cool. Right. Okay. So anyway, I did that, and then I'm moving this water pump over here. So let's speed this up. So this water pump is being removed. That's just been removed, and then I've moved it over here, and I'm walling this off, and I've put a door in here because I just wanted it kind of tidy and out of the way. And I was really tempted to put another one in there because my OCD is having problems, but I'm going to live with it. Right, so let's pause for a second. How are we doing? We've got 71,000 in the bank balance because I've just spent a load putting in all the new utilities. We're making 38,000 a day. That's awesome. Guards were okay for, and we're up to 468 prisoners. Excellent, good news. Right, max security. Right, what are we going to do? Well, I tell you what I'm really thinking of doing. I'm really thinking of doing an H-block design over here. Because H-block prisons are like a fairly famous prison design. I mean, over in the UK, like probably the most famous H-block prison would be the Maze prison in Northern Ireland. Well, you know, when the troubles were going on in Northern Ireland, the Maze prison was a pretty famous prison. And then, of course, there's the Australian lesbian soap opera, Prisoner Cell Block H. Oh dear, everybody's favourite. So I thought, yeah, well, let's do an H block, but I'm not going to do it like a regular thing. I'm going to do it kind of an irregular thing. So, there you go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and get like as much as I can done. So I'm going to start off with a corridor that goes down here, right? And it's going to go like to, yeah, not quite to the end because I want the forestry thing going on, don't I? Yes, I do. Right, so let's go down to about there. Man, that's 10,600 straight away. Good lord. And then what I'm thinking is to have like some kind of H-block design, but I've no idea. Now, let's see. How wide would a cell have to... You know what? Should we do a bit of planning? Let's do it. Look, I haven't done any planning. Let's pause it, and we'll do a little bit of planning. Or we'll try. And last time I did it, people were like, why are you just using pathways? There's special ones for walls or whatever. It's just like drawing with a pencil. Who cares which one you use? Good lord. So, you know what? I'll still get complaints. All right, I'll use the walls. So how about we have a bit of a gap? And I'm seriously thinking about putting an extra perimeter wall around this. It's not necessarily a bad idea, is it? Yeah. You know what? Tell you what I'm going to do. We are going to get to it, don't worry. I promise. But I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to get rid of that door. Yeah, let's get rid of that door. Let's go to this. We're going to get rid of this fence as well. Right, so that we can extend the forestry area all the way down here. And do I need to do the same thing on the other side? Yeah, I do. Of course I do. So let's get rid of that and that. And objects, get rid of the door. Right, cool. So then we can extend the forestry all down there. Right, so if I'm going to extend the forestry, you know, all right, let's do that. Let's do a perimeter wall. It's going to cost a fortune now. That's the only problem. We haven't got that much cash. Okay, well the perimeter wall's going to have to wait. Oh, okay. Let's at least get some foundations in for this. And I guess we'll start like bit by bit. So what are we going to do? We're going to do building concrete. We're going to have like, how much of a gap am I going to leave? Like, I don't know. Why don't we have like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the perimeter wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that? So I'd want to start my wall there, wouldn't I? Yes, I would. So if we have something like... so hang on, I'm there. Got to try and remember where I am. Right, because I want to go to planning. I want to do this with the planning tool. I think I was there. Well, that's where I'm starting from. So I'm thinking, like, so this is... I don't know. Well, let's put something in, right? And then I can kind of mess around with it. So what I'm thinking is, like, how big would my cells be? Because we want 2x3 cells, I guess, for the maximum security guys. So it would be like that. And then you'd have... Now, yeah, do we... Yeah, I'm thinking... We do something like a cell on that side and we have a corridor at the middle. We'll have it too wide. And then we'll have that on that side. So we'd want something like that, wouldn't we? That's not wide enough, is it? No, it's not. Still put this in the wrong damn place. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. So it'd be down there, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. There we go. Right, so we're going to have that there. Let's get rid of the stuff that I drew, because it's all nonsense. Oops, didn't want that. I want that. There we go. So that's going to be our first cell block, and it's 20. Yeah, it's 25 by 12. So then we'd want a 25 by 12 there. That leaves us a bit of space. Now, we can have the yards actually outside in between the H's. Yeah. Okay, let's do that then. So let's have that. Okay, so let's go to foundations and we'll put in... so this is 12. So 24, I want to... maybe a 10 in the middle, 24. So 34. Let's go 34. Let's go like that. Okay, so 25 from there then. 25 from there. Same thing here. 25 by 12. 25 by 12. And 25 by 12 down here. Boom. So there's our H block. Whew, man. Okay, finally, we've got our H block. Let's take this off pause. Let's get these guys going. They can get on and start building this. But we're already down to 30,000. I think I'm going to let them get that built. And then we'll start thinking about what we do next. We need to put a door in here, don't we? Yes, we do. So let's do that. Where are objects? Large jail door. Spin this around. So we want a large jail door there. We're going to want... this is going to be max security. So this, we're going to have a jail door there, jail door there, jail door there, and a jail door there. This is going to be really sectioned up. I'm going to do my best. So yeah, so like in here, we can have a yard area where they're allowed out into. We'll probably have like, I don't know, a wall or a fence across here, and this will be another yard area. I like this idea. I'm glad the H block idea popped into my head. I like this. You know, while they're building that, let's check out what's going on. Workshop safety induction. There's no teacher for this, so we might as well stop that. We've got 6 people interested in this course. 231 have finished. 91 have passed. So how are we doing with the carpentry apprentice? Only 1 has passed the carpentry thing. Let's put in no teacher. Why no teacher? I don't understand that. Now, I had this kitchen idea for a shared kitchen, didn't I? Yeah, we'll kind of think about that. I don't know whether that's necessarily a good idea, but I don't know. We'll see. I think I'll probably end up doing it, but I don't know. Now, with this being maximum security, I think we're just going to have a single route in. I don't think we're going to have these external corridors extending along here. I think this is just going to be the perimeter wall round here. We've probably just about got enough room to put another H block in. If we ended up wanting to do it symmetrical, we could probably do something. But I might put an H block going the other way. Who knows? Who knows? You never know. You never know. Is this stuff getting built? Come on, guys. We've got 40 bloomin' workmen, for heaven's sake. Get on with it. What other grants can we go for while we're waiting for this? The Carpentry Apprenticeship Programme. You know what? I actually didn't mean to click on that. Let's click off that. Yeah. You know what? Let's do the short-term investment. And what else can we do? Oh, now the max security thing. Now, apparently, you've only got to put in, like, 7 security cameras or something. So how about we go to our security area over here, right? And let's put in some stuff. So let's put in CCTV. Let's put in a CCTV monitor. Look, this gate comes into this wall. Screwy. Let's put this in here. Now, why the hell isn't that on this circuit? Yeah, okay, well that needs to be sorted out. Let's go to utilities, let's go to door servo. Let's have a door servo on there. Alright, and then let's hook that up. So, and connect it to... Come on, get this installed. This is what I've been... It's taking them ages to get jobs done. So... hook that up there. Right, now that is automated. Cool. Right, I guess we need to do the same down the bottom, which I should probably do. No, see, that one's done. That one's already done. I don't know why the other one wasn't done. Me slacking, like usual. Okay, so that's in now. So now we've got this CCTV monitor desk. We can start putting in some CCTV monitors. So where do we want CCTV monitors? You know what? Let's get out of utilities. Where do we actually want the monitors? We could put them, like, for example, like, we could put a CCTV monitor, like, there. Now, which way round are they going to go? Like, does it matter which way round they go? I don't think it particularly does. We could put one in here, and then do we really need a guard in here? We could put a servo on this door. Yeah, okay, so let's put one in there. We'll put one... Now, like, do we put them in the cells? Oh, so they've got to go in somewhere where there isn't anything else. My God, that makes it difficult in my prison. Oh, man. What's in these areas? So let's get out of utilities and see. That's the staff room. That's the infirmary. Yeah, man. We've got the servos for this and this. So, I don't know. Like, maybe... I'm struggling to think, like, where's a good place to put this, the cameras in, then. Yeah, it's like, seriously, where would you put the cameras? Because we've got the thing is, we've got everything covered. So, like, where would you put them? That guy's using the rec room, which is good. I mean, we're always going to have guards in the yards and the rec rooms and stuff. Do we need them in the infirmary? Kind of, no, not really, because we've got the doctors in there. Where are these guys going? Where the hell are you going? Like, seriously, what the hell? What the hell are these guys doing?